All right, guys. Sorry, I'm blowing off my something off my controller. All right, so we have Dolphins versus Cowboys here, week 1. Let's show you real quick. Go through the depth chart, and same as last year. Hinton, Milton, Jones, Blue, Harris, Vaughn. Brand new fullback with Mayer as the backup fullback. CeeDee Lamb, O'Neal, Mitchell, Peterson, Cropper. I'm playing Peterson more because he's a rookie. Roman, and then Mayer, and then Ford as my tight ends. Same offensive line as last year. I won't bore you. We just have another a backup center who can play kind of guard and everything too. Griffin is starting here, which is fine because he's really good. Because I believe Booker's out, so Griffin will play fine. Number 65 will play fine. Same ends, same defensive tackles, same linebackers, except for Randall, which was I think it was like Rodriguez or something when I drafted him, but he's my rookie, so he'll be starting in the Will spot over Sean, who was traded. Corners are different. Russell, who was the guy that I traded over Sean for, is going to be my number 1 corner, and then Rebel's going to stay at his number 2 like he was last year. He played great there, and then there's going to be. Well, Palmer's hurt. So Palmer's going to go in the 3rd corner slot. And then it's going to be Carson and James, but looks like he's out. Rhodes, the guy I traded for last year, the rookie I traded for last season, is starting once again at free safety. And then Lawson, the guy that I drafted this year, is going to be starting at free safety. So we have 2 good young safeties starting together. And there we go. There we go. Yep. And yeah, we'll leave that. I guess we'll leave. Yeah, we gotta leave that. We're down like 4 corners. But anyway, yeah, let's play week 1.
It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Miami Dolphins and the Dallas Cowboys. On one sideline, look at the head coach of the Dolphins. These guys just about set to go in this one. Facing off with him, the head coach of the Cowboys. These guys are ready, as they always are, to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Welcome in, everybody. Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward, and I know all of us are ready for this new season to begin. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a proud Samoan and one of your few fellow lefty QBs, Brock, Tua Tagovailoa.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of the league MVP and maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, how you start can have a massive impact on how things play out.
Going to the ground again on first. Solid running here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Jukes out a 1-stop, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. All right, Cowboys showing nickel set, 3rd down. Here's Tua again. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
And that'll hit and get out of bounds. Left some meat on the bone with that one. So now the Cowboys getting an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
And I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right, week one, all has a sense of gratitude, all has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet to get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Pass play now. Trying for the deep ball. It is caught at the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. Man, this offensive season has barely begun, and they are already, Brock, celebrating in that end zone. I mean, still basically a full 17 games to go. So far, so good.
Pay off all of that offseason work. The OTAs, the mini camps, get into preseason, training camp, all of it. And you can't do it much better than that.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Cowboys take a 7-0 lead as he
Sorry, guys. I just tapped out so I could check. I just want to confirm I was recording.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So Miami headed out for its second drive of the game. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punch. So they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. On first down, they're going to start out with Achan. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down.
The difficult part is not tracking him out there. Almost every corner in the league's got the speed to do that. What separates him from others is the physical. Can he avoid getting tied up in a block? And then can he deliver that blow for a loss?
Second down carry for Achan. So a solid gain there, Brock. It's still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Here's 2 on the sneak. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 1-yard gain on the play. And it'll be first down, Miami. They're set up at the 35 now. Out of this shotgun, a give to AJ. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Tackle made by Mozzie Smith.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get games like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Tua off the play fake. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down. Tagovailoa off the play fake. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And the defender comes away with it.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
Dallas sending its offense out for the second time this game. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run in here with Jaden Blue. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Third down run with Blue. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
He was taken down behind.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
A loss of 2 yards leads to 3rd down.
Throwing from the gun here. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the offense recovers, but back inside their own 5-yard line. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got 4th down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now they got to be special.
Alice sends its punching unit onto the field.
Formation.
Short drop, and he gets a kick away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
1st and 10.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Miami set to take over once again on offense. Their last series sure was... Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And down he goes. The Cowboy defense gets it to him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
You know, when we watch the Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10, because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
The Cowboys offense headed out there. They're still in search of that first down of this game, Brock. Hoping to put together a drive and avoid calling on the punter again. Play action on 1st down. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's taken down. The Dolphins rush gets home. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's a loss of 14. Brings up 3rd down.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. On the screen, this is Harris. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. This from the right hash and a considerable distance.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better. Today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60 plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
And no look there, that throw falls to the ground. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Savon Rebel on the coverage.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Dolphins.
Here's a chain up the middle. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Brings up 2nd and 12. 44. At the Cowboys' 37-yard line.
2 and out from the gun. Finds a man right side. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line.
To number 89.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
10 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Trying to pick it up here with Achane. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first. They're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 27-yard line.
Tagovailoa now. Here's a screen for Achane. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. And the Cowboys bring a couple extra defensive backs out. 3rd down coming.
And it's 3rd down.
Tua setting up to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st down from the red zone. He's got it in close. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Achane does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. With the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. Another for Achane. And he's backed up again as they stop him for another loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over him.
On 3rd and goal, it's Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the pressure drives them backwards.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. They left a few on the table their last time out, Bronx, settling for a field goal try to miss the mark.
Here we go.
To throw it first down. Throwing the out route complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
47-yard line.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They go play action on first. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be second down.
Second and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Picked off by Jason Marshall. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
A major loss offensively as Achane is forced out. And in his absence, they'll turn to one of the fastest men in football. It's Devon Achane. And it's caught. This is Jalen Wright. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
And it's third down.
Here's Tua. Complete beyond the marker. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Complete.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on it. Catch made over the middle. They'll have a little, not a lot. Ball to about the 25. Jalen Walker firing over to take him down. What's the 2-minute warning from AT&T? It's the Dolphins facing a 3rd and 6. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Hits his running back. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
A gain of 14. First down, Miami.
Running with Achane out of the gun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
This one's caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up third down.
Wright running out of the gun. And he's in for the touchdown. The Dolphins get some late points and the lead. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins push their lead to 3.
Cowboys 7.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Return starts from the 16. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
First and 10.
The Cowboys taking over on offense. Not much time left before halftime. They don't have much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to get this into field goal range. Couldn't find a completion on first down.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it
3rd and just 2 to go.
Here we go. Ready.
Back to throw. And the Dolphins are there to bring him down. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Austin McNamara on now to punt.
formation.
And His return's going to leave him enough time for 2, maybe even 3 plays before the half. They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. The Dolphins offense returning to the field a final time before the half. Holding just a field goal lead, probably going to see them play it close to the vest in the time we've got remaining. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 20.
The Dolphins choosing to spend their final time out here. On first down, here's Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
A loss of 11 yards. It's second down.
So a field goal game at the half. A good one so far. 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. And so it begins. Week 1 of the 2027 season. Familiar faces in new places. Lots to get you caught up on. Let's roll. Our trip around the NFL starts now. It begins in Kansas City. The Chiefs at home to take on the Chargers in the AFC West. And it's Isaiah Pacheco. Footwork, agility, speed, power, a brilliant run for the touchdown. The Chiefs have little problem here. They run away with a dominant win. Next, let's go to Landover, Maryland, just outside the nation's capital. Looking in on the Commanders, they're playing host to the Buffalo Bills. And this is Jaden Daniels. Finding his tight end in the end zone, Kyle Pitts, touchdown. Last but not least, let's go to Baltimore. The Ravens hosting the LA Rams. And this is the Baltimore tight end. 77 yards for the touchdown. The Rams move to 1-0. They get the victory in the season opener. And here's the scoreboard in the early window of the last week of the regular season. What I wouldn't give for an Octobox right now. Meanwhile, in our game, neither offense has been able to distinguish themselves. It's been the defenses that have stood tall so far. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our third quarter. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Return coming from the 14. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Here comes the Cowboy offense for the opening possession of the third. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Completed over the middle. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Blue gets the handoff. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. 7 yards there, that brings up second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Give on second here to Blue. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up second and 18.
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And he did his part, partner. Got him 8 yards. Sets up third down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. That's a gain of 8. brings up 3rd and 9.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. Aubrey puts it through, and that will tie things up in the third.
Here in the third. Quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
Kickoff taken at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Miami offense headed out there now. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Tua off the play fake. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down.
Running behind center with Wright. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Tried to float that one in, and the defender's there for the interception. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Wow, this has been a great game so far, Brock. A hard-fought first half, but they're really offering an edge to their opponent here by throwing a pick on their opening drive.
And now we'll get to see if they can capitalize that and pull ahead. They've already got the ball once this half. You know that they're loose, and now they get it back just one snap later.
Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory. They've got a short field after that pick.
Come on, come on.
From the gun, they go with Harris. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter, they all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. Off the play fake, here's Tagovailoa. He lobs it deep middle. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
2nd and 10 now. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. Blake Gillikin will kick it away.
It's 4th down.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Cowboys about set to take over. And they'd love a repeat of their last drive, wouldn't they? Their first play was their only play as they ran it in for 6. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Hauled in left side. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
2nd down at the 42-yard line.
2nd and 6 now. He put everything he had into this one. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Third down and 6 yards to go.
Hot 70, hot 70.
Throwing now from the gun. He's loaded another one up. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit.
In punt formation.
And the fair catch secured here at the 16. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Here's a give for Wright. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
At the 17-yard line.
Tua now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Tagovailoa facing third and long. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. And he gets it away from his end zone. Fair catch taken. Not the punt that they were looking for. Excellent field position awaits. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Running behind center with Harris. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
Come on.
Staying on the ground with Harris. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
At the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now. On the screen, this is Harris. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
That one's incomplete in the end zone. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen guys, it's going to be contested. We know this is a physical game, all 100 yards into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
This throw is caught. And they're going to stop him after a 4-yard gain. That means 1st and goal is coming up.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that makes it 2nd and goal. Now an inside handoff to Harris. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. Big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Throwing from the gun. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
On the keeper. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down at the 25-yard line.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Dolphins ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode. They trail to start the 4th. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. That's Hill on the slant. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
1st down, Dolphins.
Back to throw, Tua. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. All right, so they retain possession, but they're going backwards, Brock, after they put it on the ground. Still their football, but need to make some progress here, and this is 2nd and long. Now Tua to throw. Finds him over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Tua setting up to throw. Right back to Hill. This is caught. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Punting unit out now. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Cowboys offense headed out there. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Up the middle, Blue. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
On the give, it's Blue. He gets a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Catch is made down the right sideline. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They go in play action. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
On the coverage.
Let's go.
Back to throw. He's got a screen to the running back. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. The Dolphins with an extra DB out there. 3rd down coming. Dropping back to throw. Launches one deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
1st down from the red zone. He's got it. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Throwing it again here. That one connects. And in for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys can put this out of reach
That's
as
the
they
rookie,
make it
baby.
a 16-point lead.
Yeah. He was like a Throw the fourth round
Great
pick, too.
opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys take a 3-possession lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Miami set to take over once again on offense. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Brings up second down at the 25-yard line.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's Tagovailoa. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Ooh, maybe some nerves there. He moved early on 4th down. Now we're going to see if this affects their choice to go for it. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. The task gets tougher as they set up on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Start to drive with blue. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
2nd and 10 now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. He's going to throw this one. Setting up the running back screen. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffed out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Working inside the red zone, and he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys put up even more points in a win. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Miami offense headed out there now. Their failure on 4th down was answered by a touchdown, so they're really going to need to rebuild some momentum as they take the field once again. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
He run it from the gun with Wright. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Go ahead. Find me an offense that won't take that type of efficiency on every snap. Listen, it was good execution, a quality game, and it moved the sticks.
He's keeping it. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Two now from the gun. Cowboys rushing in and they bring him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. We need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. I can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa trying to push it deep downfield. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Let's go. Chop alert. Chop alert. Ready.
On 1st down, it's Blue. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. Space to the left, and he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys continue piling it on here in the 4th. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And now they face 2nd down.
Savon Level on coverage.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. And down he goes. The Cowboy defense gets it to him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Yeah, this has been flawless, really, from every side, Kate. In order to get to double-digit sacks, it requires a tremendous amount of work leading up to this game, but then ultimately the execution of everybody. This has been the acronym of team. Together, everyone.
And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Cowboys continue adding to an insurmountable lead. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys continue piling on to this lead. So after giving up the punt return score, Brock, let's see if they can answer on a different type of return. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. One down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think it's both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another. They do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year. But what this does is it pays off your training camp. It does instill some confidence he did all the right things through July and August to kick the season off.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.
Yeah, man, Borden 4 sacks the fucking first game of the year. It's crazy. Crockett had a good game, too. That's the guy that had the game, Rhodes. Rhodes had, like, the best game he's had since he's been on this team. He's going to be, like, the star. He's a captain on that team now. But, anyway, I'll see you guys week 2.